And then I had like a freak out because I know in my mind it was like I just threw away. I threw away my career. It's done.
So
like,
what are
I'm
you
fucking
guys
done.
doing?
We're on stage, I don't know what the fuck's happening. Like, we were like, I was thinking, is the show over?
Yeah,
there's
it's
this
a big
giant
venue.
crowd, and I'm just like, I have no fucking idea what's gonna happen. I mean, I thought my career was over.
Dude, I just fucking ruined everyone's lives.
Hey everyone, welcome to Bomb Shelter. It's Matt Edgar. So this is a very fun, exciting episode. I can't believe I got these people as a guest. They were friends of mine that I actually met performing at a festival. So, you know, I the thing about Bomb Shelter is I'm going to expand outside of just what I do. It's going to be outside of just stand-up comedy. I'm going to talk to all kinds of live performers. And today we have a band, and not just any band, a very popular band that's in town here in Austin. They just sold out Stubbs, which is a iconic venue out here. But before they did that, they came in and chatted with me about their worst bomb as a band, and boy, is it epic. I actually heard this story from the singer of the band way before I met the drummer, this is his story. And dude, this is epic. I think if you know this band, you probably even have heard this story. I know their fans are very great fans that are in tune with everything they do, so this may not be much of a surprise, but you will probably learn a lot of things that you didn't know about it if you do follow this band. If not, it's still super interesting. These guys are actual rock stars, and they were already huge rock stars on this night, and it's still, like I said, it happens to the best of us. You got a bomb, it doesn't stop. But anyways, guys, please enjoy this interview with the band Dance, Gavin, Dance. Well, look at what we have here. My pals of Dance, Gavin, Dance. I got all of them.
We're here.
I got the whole fucking band. This is incredible.
Yeah.
I'm so glad you guys are here. I was so honored to meet you guys on the Emo's Not Dead cruise.
So much fun.
It was so much fun. It was so much fun. It was funny, too, because I didn't know your band. I didn't know your band. I met you two. I met Will and Sergio. Clicked. And, you know, I knew I had to see your band. And then the first time I watched you guys was your acoustic set. So that's what I thought of you. For like 24 hours, I was like, they're a very chill, calm group, you know? Atmospheric, acoustic guys.
That was the first
coffee
and
shop
probably
music.
Last.
There's one dude that screams for some reason.
Yeah.
But
Rascal Flatsy.
yeah. And when I was coming up, you know, I love the pop punk emo, but I was definitely more of the pop punk from Southern California. So I like Blink and, you know, Green Day and things like that. And I'll be honest, like the screaming bands, they scared me. I wasn't about the screaming, but I will say, like, after listening to you guys, and once I knew you, I went down the catalog, and you guys have bridged that gap for me, that I'm like way more about that screaming life. And you guys do a perfect balance of it. I think it's such a cool, interesting thing. But, you know, it took you, how long you guys been a band for?
Coming up on 21 years.
21 years. That's a long time to develop something. And there's no way it was just smooth sailing all the way through.
No.
Right? You guys are all the original members, right?
No. There's a couple of us.
This is the same lineup from the...
It's been a crazy time.
Crazy time, dude.
It's a lot of time.
Yeah, it's a lot of time.
But now that the band is turning 21, we could all officially start to drink.
Yeah. You guys raised a band.
Yeah.
That's so cool. Yeah. And so, you know, ups and downs, and but you guys are live performers to the bone. I actually ended up seeing you 2 more times on that cruise. So I saw the whole thing, the whole spectrum. And you know, what this show is about is I like to break down bombing. And not just any bomb, the worst, most epic bomb that kind of, when you think about it, it's like you wince a little bit, you know? As a comedian, we bomb for like a good decade before we start getting kind of consistent. So nothing I'm not used to. But as a band, guys together, I mean, you guys bomb as a group as a collective. And now this story we're going to get into, what's great about it is I opened for Idola, your band. And I guess I hopped on your bus before the show, and I don't know why, but within minutes we were talking about this epic evening in Detroit.
Yes, yep.
And I thought it was so insane, the story you told me. And it involved one man. And, it's funny because I was hanging with you yesterday. We didn't get to know each other that much till yesterday.
Yeah, on the cruise. Yeah, well, I had
on the cruise, you're
wife.
You're doing the thing, but yesterday he was kind of talking about that, and I put it together like, oh, you're that guy, and that's kind of perfect for my show. So to set it up, I want to know first of all, what year is this? Like, where are we in Dance Gavin Dance in the lore? Like, where?
This was in 2021.
Okay.
In September.
That is not that long ago, by the way.
Yeah.
Anyways.
And it was post-COVID, the first tour back, and so coming out of somewhat of a dark place that myself and a lot of the world was in. So it was interesting times already with all that stuff going on.
Right. We're all a little fragile.
Yeah.
We're not as, I hear that. Not
and
as
I do want to preface this by saying this event changed my life. Although it was a horrible thing when it happened, it changed my life in such an amazing way.
Yeah.
So
when we talked about it yesterday. Yeah.
So 4.5 years later now, we could kind of chuckle about it because it was a crazy thing and there was a lot of positive shit that came out of it. But at the time, it was not funny.
Our conversation yesterday was like this was like something from the past. Like he's a different person. You know what I mean? So this is like far enough removed that we could finally have a good laugh about it. And would your guys' fans know about this? Like at this point, if they're listening, do they already know what we're talking about?
Yeah, it
was
were
epic.
at the show.
Yeah, they were. They saw the show.
Online, you could Google it and find live videos of it on
find
YouTube.
the clips. Yeah.
You can find. We're gonna post that.
Our label likes to copyright strike those sometimes.
Some of them were taken down successfully.
Okay.
Yeah, some of the more.
Well, I'm gonna do what I can to dig them back up.
I can't even watch them. I watched it once and was like, oh, God, no.
Well, let's see. What was the venue?
The Masonic Temple in Detroit.
Okay.
Sold out.
It was
Sold out.
It was
our biggest Detroit show.
Because it was a rebooked COVID tour. The tour was supposed to happen in March of 2020.
Got you.
Yeah, the original tour got canceled the day we were unloading at the first venue.
Oh.
They closed down for COVID.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, we're like unloading, we're getting ready, and they're like, yeah, all the venues are all closing down. And they were like, yeah, in like 2 weeks we'll be able to open things back up again. No, it took a few years.
Wow. Holy shit. So this is like we're coming back from a few years off. I mean, have you guys taken that much time off at all since COVID? Like
No.
Wow. Now, how many shows into this tour was this night?
15.
It's like halfway.
Yeah,
It was,
halfway.
if you look at the ad man, it was literally like I
Right at the halfway
made it
point.
halfway.
And how were you doing before this? Were
Not
you
good.
On the way down?
I don't think any of us were doing
No,
good.
none of us were
none
doing
of us
good.
Were doing well.
We
it was,
a couple of the band, one band specifically was like good friends of ours, and we like to party. Like we like to party together, and so that didn't help. I was already on a destructive path, and kind of just waking up. I would always try to like wake up, get fucked up, start drinking and doing coke and all this shit, but then I'd take like a 2-hour long nap before the set, or I had to do stuff so I could like kind of function enough to get through it. But needless to say, I was already starting to kind of fuck up live. These guys definitely had enough. They were watching it, so I can't imagine. Well, I do know what it's like because I have been on the other side of that, but it's not very pretty.
Yeah, by the way, for my listeners, if they didn't know, Matt here is the drummer. So this is like the official timekeeper, the one that probably shouldn't be fucking up the most.
If anybody is gonna has to be sober enough to keep it together, it's me. Like we even played this. This was like fucking years ago. I don't even know how
Jersey
long
show?
ago. Yeah, in South Hackensack, New Jersey, and everyone in the band ate mushrooms except for me because I was like, well, if we're gonna keep
Somebody's
it
gotta keep
together,
this down,
it'll be me.
Right. You're like
and they actually
chaperones.
did really
that
good.
was its own crazy show. Because I mean, we came out and we didn't even start playing for like 5 minutes. Because all of us were just reacting to being on the stage. Like, I thought the audience was like this wave that was trying to suck me in. So I was pretty scared. I looked over, nobody else was comforting me.
Yeah, Kurt, our old singer, had like a blanket on over him too, and was all like kind of huddled up.
Yeah.
And you gotta imagine people in the crowd are probably also on mushrooms. So it's almost like that Spider-Man meme of you guys.
Everybody's
Nobody's in control here, except for this guy.
Yeah, except for me.
So okay, so let's go to the day. Let's go to the day of show. And when does the shenanigans start? Because there's no way the first drink was on stage.
No, I believe. I think I had been up all night the night before.
Yeah, it carried over.
Yeah.
From
Yeah,
the
and then
previous day.
Oh, so you're still in the previous day.
Yeah, I was still, and we rolled up to the venue. Our bus gets there at like 6 a.m. or some shit, and I was like, "Oh, we're in Detroit. There's casinos."
walking distance.
Yeah, so I was like, I could just go to the MGM and like keep this party going by myself, and gamble and drink and do whatever I'm gonna do.
That's a great idea.
I mean, it sounded awesome.
And it's just
So I
like
did
on
it.
He invited
paper.
me. I was asleep, but he
Yeah,
tried to get me up. I was like, no, I can't do it. And so
Yeah.
he did.
And it just led. I just continued to drink and drink. And mind you, like I can openly talk about this now. It wasn't even just alcohol. It was I was doing hella coke. I was doing hella ketamine.
Yeah, me, you, and Tim on that tour had kind of
Yeah.
dabbled into the ketamine a bit.
Yeah, Xanax.
Was anybody?
It was a cocktail.
Were any of you guys worried about him at this point? Like day of? Do you remember like thinking, oh shit, Matt's kind of
No,
have
I
a
mean, not
specific
until he
memory,
got
yeah.
back from the casino. Then it was a little.
Oh, yeah?
See, at that point,
It was the
ramp.
middle of the day, and he was on the bus, and it was just I walk up, and there's just him in the front area, just kind of doing this weird movement, like he just kind of swaying around and opening things and closing things and just acting like he was doing chores or something like that. And he had like kind of like a hunched over, and then that's when I first started to get worried. I remember telling other people, "Hey, I don't know. I mean, I've seen Matt play like kind of fucked up, and it's been good, but this might be another level, right?" And then once he ate the mushrooms, that was when I knew.
this is before.
I knew
That's
we
happening
were
before.
fucked.
There's mushrooms after this.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He
Jesus.
decided to do that to keep it.
I think.
Oh,
it was,
level
I
out?
think it was
Level out,
a
yeah.
quarter. I think you'd eaten a quarter.
It was a lot. I remember. Well, and before that, I remember Will pulling me aside and being and like telling me like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, you're not doing the meet and greet. Like, you need to go take a nap. And like any good addict or alcoholic, I was like, oh, fucking show this guy. I can do whatever the fuck I want. And then that's kind of what led to the eating mushrooms. And I also, I have had these previous experiences with psychedelics, whereas like I've just performed really well and did some really cool shit.
Sure. Yeah, you're chasing the dragon. I get it.
Yeah, like they're not with music though, but it was like bowling. Well, we did this
You can bowl. You can play drums. Everybody knows that.
Yeah,
It's simple.
bowling. Oh, we were at the Bam Castle.
Oh yeah, we did do a lot of drugs.
I was fucking skating like I was like a pro skater. It was insane. And so I had this idea that it was gonna like unlock like it was gonna make it all good.
Yeah.
And so yeah, I ate the rest of that bag.
Yeah.
And the dust.
Oh God.
Oh,
You're
Will
licking the
should tell a
dust.
story about the BAM skate park.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that just tripped
let's
me out, man.
side note that.
Yeah, we'll get to the Bam Castle. for
Wait.
Sure. Well, no, finish yours. We'll
Okay,
talk.
all
We'll
right,
talk.
all right.
We'll wrap back around to
Bam
that.
Castle's a whole other day.
Yeah,
Fuck
yeah.
it. All right.
Do your day.
So I ate the shrooms. I remember like being good, and I gotta mention too, John had just started dating his now wife, and that was her first time ever coming to the
I
show.
didn't know that. That's Brooke's
And
first
first time
show.
meeting her.
First show, yeah.
Oh wow.
She's like, wow, this seems really stable.
I can plan a future with this guy.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, so let's start the show. All right.
All right.
So like, are you a little bit if you're behind the curtain or whatever it is when you're about to walk up and you guys are all together, you know, what's that like? Are you like, oh fuck? At what point are you like, shit?
This man was pure confidence. It was actually kind of sick. It reassured me a little bit because he was like,
Nice.
I'm gonna fucking kill it. We're like, all right, okay, I got a little hope now. I think we might be good.
He tried to start his own meet and greet. Like,
Oh,
that's how
yeah.
confident he was. Like, I'm good. They were like, you can't do the meet and greet. So he went on Instagram and was like, I'm doing my own meet and greet.
Oh my God, I don't even.
Where were you gonna meet him?
In the parking lot.
Parking lot.
Yeah,
The parking lot.
Oh my
He
God.
was gonna do skate tricks in the parking lot and
What
meet the
the
fans.
fuck?
I
I don't
got
even
an
remember
Instagram
that.
live.
Yeah,
It's
on
like,
Instagram
meet me
Live.
out back. We're
Yeah,
gonna
you're
all
like-
meet. We're gonna hang out.
Yeah, you're like, we'll meet in about an hour, and then you said some stuff, and then you said, we'll meet in about 20 minutes. So in the span of telling
But then you had thrown your phone and it shattered. And so Derek, our manager's calling us like, "What the fuck is happening? Take this live down, take the story down." And we couldn't because your phone was broken, so we couldn't get back into the phone to like take it down. It was crazy.
Right.
Did
I
your
didn't even
meet
know
and
that.
greet-
Actually, I did not know.
Yeah.
Did it,
This is the first I'm hearing about this.
did it actually happen? Did he meet people?
No,
Oh man, what an
no.
experience
I
for
don't
a
think so.
fan.
I don't think so.
No, I'm pretty sure nobody.
Sorry, Detroit. I owe you a one-on-one meet and greet.
All right, so you hit the stage.
Yeah, he was confident.
Yeah, honestly, I thought it was going to be fine.
How was
I
he?
did too. I asked you too before you went up. Like, man, are you okay? And you were like, "Fuck yeah!" And you had your stage. And I just remember you walking over the stage. You're like drumming in the air. I was like, "Oh shit, he's feeling it."
My drum kit's somewhere, dude. I'm gonna find it.
And to be fair, I mean, first song actually went well enough. I was like, we might actually pull this shit off. This is crazy.
How long of a set were you gonna do?
Oh, hour,
Like hour,
10,
yeah.
70 minutes.
But I think then the shrooms probably ramped up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, yeah, and
There's a video of where it probably hit, because on the record, it's this fast part. But when he did it, it slowed down. So that's when, in my head, when I saw that video, I said, that's probably when it hit.
Yeah,
Because you went into slow, like a really slow part that's
Yeah.
supposed to be really fast.
Yeah.
And-
That's when the third eye opened.
yeah, I have no idea. I remember I have flashes of like when I walked out and was like, oh fuck. I think I overdid this.
How far into the set till
3
you're
songs.
starting to doubt your
Three songs, and it was progressively getting worse and worse. And then it was like I couldn't even play, and I don't quite remember how it like ended, and they got me off stage.
Oh, I remember exactly. How
I do
that
too.
happened.
Okay,
I
yeah.
have a super clear memory. So the drum tech Dakota, he comes to help Matt, and the way that he carries him off, it's like Matt was like, "I'm embarrassed, so I'm gonna." It's almost like they were pretending like he had been injured. Like, so he kind of crumpled up, and they were moving him off, like they were, I don't know, like they put a blanket over him, like, oh, get this poor man off the stage.
Yeah.
He's so injured, and like, oh yeah, he hurt himself. So I think that was sort of the alternative.
The
the
ushering.
ploy.
He hurt
It's like,
You don't know. You know it's bad when they're
injured
bringing a
himself.
blanket.
Yeah.
And it ain't even cold.
Yeah, no, it was not
Yeah, it's a
cold.
hot sweater. Bringing the blanket up.
But so I went in the back, and then I had like a freak out because I know in my mind it was like I just threw away. I threw away my career.
Yeah.
It's done.
So
Like,
what are
I'm
you
fucking
guys
done.
doing?
We're on stage,
we-
like, I don't know what the fuck's happening. Like, we were like, I was thinking, is the show over? What's, you know?
Again, this is our biggest Detroit show ever in the band's history. We're like fucking on a roll, and we're like, we don't even know what to do here. Like, what's gonna happen?
Yeah, I think Masonic Temple's like 5,000.
Like 4,000 or 5,000.
Yeah,
there's
it's a
this
big
giant
venue.
crowd, and I'm just like, I have no fucking idea what's gonna happen. I mean, I thought my career was over.
Dude, I just fucking ruined everyone's lives.
Our drum tech just got up, and he had learned probably six other songs, 7 other songs in the set. So
He knew the day was
He
coming.
was prepping.
He's
Yeah,
like,
he's like, fuck, here we go.
Every sound check, I'm gonna be sound checking, and he did pretty good. Yeah, he crushed it.
Great.
He
got
was
through,
able
like,
to play like 4 songs. or
Yeah,
something?
yeah. I think like in total probably 4 or 5, and
Yeah.
then so we got through the set by the end of it. Not all of it, but like 2/3 of the set.
That was humbling.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, fuck, I am replaceable.
What do you think the fans thought? They had been. I mean, obviously something's wrong, and your set's a little bit shorter than they probably expected.
Yeah, the thing is, well, I was trying not to overreact because I didn't want to. I mean, I was like, this looks bad, so I'm going to chill out. But at the time, Tillian was not happy.
Yeah.
So
Not
he
handled it
threw,
very
like,
well, yeah.
I guess a bit of a
He broke the
fit.
mic
broke the
stand.
Yeah,
mic
he broke a
stand.
mic
There's video of
stand.
that.
He threw a bunch of water.
Yeah, he made it
bottles.
very clear how angry he was. So I think that showed the audience. The audience was like, "Oh,
something's
okay,
wrong.
they're having a fight." That's what it probably looked like. They're like,
Yeah.
"Okay, he's fucking up," and they're angry at each other and internal drama. Okay, whatever. That's probably what I assume the audience thought.
Yeah, at least it was mid shit. I saw Don Cow Bolero once, and he got up, went to sit down at his throne, and then started yelling at their guitar players, threw his sticks at them, walked off before even playing a note. The whole audience was just like, "What is happening?" You know, like at least we got through a song.
Yeah. We got through a couple.
So what happens when you get off stage? Like when you guys all get back together and where are you at?
I went back in the green room. I think like some of the venue staff like took me back there, and I think I started like breaking shit. I was like having like a nervous breakdown.
Yeah.
You weren't the only one breaking stuff. I have a clear memory of you
Yeah,
being so
I broke
angry.
some shit. Yeah, I did not handle it
Yeah,
well either.
but
Previous tour manager was like, "Hey, go wrangle Andrew. He's upset." So-
Yeah, I've worked on that a lot. But
In-
yeah, I did not handle it very well.
rightfully so.
Yeah. I mean,
But in that moment, since all this chaos, I like made a phone call. I kind of had that moment of like, I can't do this anymore. Like, I'm gonna die.
Yeah.
And there goes my career. Like, what the fuck am I doing? Like,
Yeah.
I need help.
Yeah.
And so I made some phone calls to our manager, and then he called and reached out to Music Cares, and it all happened hella fast. And they're like, "Oh yeah, we'll get him in a rehab in Pasadena." It's like, you got to leave the tour. So fast forward, I wake up the next day, and my wife was there.
Oof.
yeah,
And because I was so fucked up, I didn't at that time. I had zero recollection of this, so I was like, "Why why are you here?" And I didn't remember that I was supposed to go to rehab and all this, and I spent like an hour or two being like, "Well, let me finish the tour. I'll go to rehab after the tour, and this and that and that." And it was finally like, "No, I just fucking need to go."
Yeah. And so does a drum tech pick up for the rest of the tour?
Yeah.
Yeah, we just had to practice real quick.
Yeah.
Every sound
Yeah,
check,
yeah.
just running songs. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's actually not the only band he did that for. Like my other side project was on tour with DGD, and our drummer left the tour in the middle of the tour.
On
for-
our album.
yeah,
release.
on the day of their album release, and he just came in and took over. Was like, "Dude, you're saving my
11th
life."
hour guy.
Yeah, he killed it. And like I said, for reals, it was super humbling for me because my fucking ego was like through the roof for like years, and I really thought like I convinced myself like these guys can't replace me. Without me, there's no band, and they fucking did. The tour went on just as planned. Like it was good. Like I that was a good thing to happen for me.
When do you guys start cooling off?
I mean, I feel like we all kind of cooled off pretty shortly.
Yeah, it
after.
was like,
seeing his
half an
willingness
hour
to
or
do
an
it.
hour.
Yeah, right.
To him,
'Cause
for him.
Well,
to
they
do
didn't let me
that
ride
was-
with them.
Yeah, we didn't. Yeah. So we needed the night to cool off.
Right,
at
right,
least.
right,
Yeah,
right.
that
And me thinking like, oh fuck, well I'm going to rehab tomorrow, so may as well keep partying. I was like, but the band that I rode with, they're like, no, we can't give you any booze. We're not supposed to give you booze, and so they actually wouldn't let me drink.
Well, that's probably for the best.
Yeah,
So then rehab's working.
Yeah.
And everything that was, like we said, how long ago was that? 21.
5
so
years.
5
Like,
years ago.
Yeah.
And that was the
Little
last
over 4.5.
time you drank?
Yeah, I've been clean and sober ever since.
That was so bad you changed your life.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, Matt fucking rips, dude. He's fucking awesome.
Yeah,
He's
that's what I was
literally
gonna
the best dude to be around all the time. Now.
Right.
It's like-
And that was only one of 5 Detroit incidences.
yeah, we do have a bit of a curse. in the band.
What?
Detroit,
Yeah, Detroit is cursed.
That's one of
for
5.
us.
No.
Yeah. Oh yeah, people have seizures every time we come.
Well, the first 3 incidents were this guy would come to the meet and greets and he would say, "I'm so excited to see you guys. I have seizures." and then we would play the show, and then the lights would give him a seizure, and then a stretcher would come in and pull him off.
Yeah, we'd stop the show.
And then he would come back to a show. The second show we played, he said, "I'm back. I have the seizures." We're like, "Yeah, bro. Maybe let's get out of the pit. Like, don't be too close."
Maybe don't look at the lights.
Happened
Maybe
again.
some glasses you
he
can
did
buy.
it a third time. He came back for a third time. He was like, that's me again. I'm gonna try not to have seizures. And then he did. And then the mad incident happened. Then the fifth one is we do the Falling in Reverse tour in Detroit, and then a bunch of people in the audience pass out
there were seizures
and have
all over.
seizures.
Yeah.
And then we
medical
have to
got called
stop our
3
set
times.
short.
We-
So
it was 15 minutes where we weren't playing because they had to escort people out.
Had
and then-
stretchers and everything.
And when we came back to play, that happened again. Somebody started, and so we just stopped. And out of frustration, I just like threw my bass.
I was pissed too. I usually that type of stuff, but I legitimately was like, "What the fuck?" Like,
I was so mad, but I threw my bass, and there was like some venue incompetency with the venue. I just started handing.
oh, they
water,
added
like,
4 feet to the stage
Yeah.
before with the same amount of tickets sold.
Yeah, and I mean, we were also trying to make good. You know, it's like, all right, Detroit's been all these things. Let's go out there, and then some shit happens again. It's like, come on, man. Like, should we just never play Detroit again?
Maybe not.
Our last one was pretty good.
Yeah,
the last
yeah,
one was.
yeah.
the
We're playing
last
Detroit
tour
on
was-
this tour,
Yeah,
right?
the last tour was great.
Yeah.
Pray
No
for us.
seizures on the last one?
No, surprisingly not.
Nice.
No, it was, we kind of broke the curse a little bit last time.
Oh, that's
So-
great.
yeah.
That's kind of a cool, like, little bit of a bragging rights. Like, we will give you seizures.
Yeah.
Like, you rock that hard. Yeah, be ready. I love the guy be like, "Hey guys, it's me again." They're carting him out. He's like, I told you. I was being honest. You know, I was kidding.
Well, we even talked as a band too, and we were like, "Dude, if this guy shows up and has this fucking seizure, like, let's not stop."
Yeah.
He knows better.
Yeah, I wonder if there's like something he could sign. Like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have a seizure. Just let me be.
Do
I'll come out of it.
resuscitate.
Just
Yeah,
let 'em
yeah.
play there.
I love this
he's-
band, dude.
He signs a DNR.
that
Well, that-
Castle Bam story.
Oh yeah,
you
let's
want-
go back to that.
All right, we can
this
keep
is
talking about
this
that.
isn't a
That was
bomb.
a
This is just a
weird day.
Yeah,
crazy
I
day.
mean,
Yeah, we
it's
just-
technically not a bomb, dude. But
Yeah.
you want to hear?
No,
it?
I love it. Let's
All
do
right.
it.
No, because especially Matt and John became really good friends with his brother, and he living over at the castle.
Oh, Jess?
yeah.
Yes. No, not at the time.
No, they had their studio set up.
Oh yeah, his studio.
But yeah, they weren't living
We
there.
were
at
on
the time.
Warped Tour.
Yeah.
CKY was on Warped Tour. Their drummer is Jess, who's Bam's brother. So we go on an off day to.
No, this is during the Underoath tour.
Well,
'Cause
no,
we
he's
were-
just saying how we met.
Oh, how
him.
you
That's
met
what I
Jess?
meant. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay.
We would go on an off day to the Castle Bam from the Jackass show, and we all decide to take acid, and then we
And
all
some shrooms.
And
then we
mushroom
decide
tea.
to take
Yeah.
mushrooms as well.
I think you brewed the tea.
I brewed
Yeah.
the
Oh,
tea.
it's-
Yeah, I brewed the tea, and then I made breakfast for like 30 people because it was us and Crown the Empire. But we woke up and dropped acid, and then just drank.
But we were
mushroom tea.
told that no one was going to show up.
Yeah. I'm just walking around in a skate park tripping balls. There's a lot of weird shit on the walls. I'm like, oh fuck. Like, and then we don't think anyone's gonna be there. A car pulls up right to the skate park. It's just me. I'm like, what the fuck? Already spooked. And then door opened and it's Bam.
Yeah.
He gets out. He walks up to me and starts talking to me, and dude, I'm like, "Are you fucking real, dude? Like, what the fuck?" We're at his house.
Yeah,
and I
his
was
like multi-acre Pennsylvania property castle.
Dude, I was freaked out, man. He looked crazy to me.
Yeah, that's Bam.
Yeah. and then
They
later.
took you in some room and
Yeah,
said
what?
some weird shit.
Yeah, that was weird too.
What?
I was tripping balls, like peeking, and he had just gotten there. We're all like, talking, introducing ourselves, and he's like, "Hey, can I talk to you?" And I'm like, "What the fuck?"
Why you?
Yeah, and I was like, "Sure." And he brought me into this room. It was like a dungeon, and he's super nice and cool. But he was like, "So you're tripping? Like, are you seeing some shit?" And then he just started asking. He's like, I kind of want to have a concert here tomorrow. Like, I'm thinking we'll bring the cranes in and bring the stage in upstairs. And I'm tripping so fucking hard. I'm like, dude, what is going on? Like, this is Bam. And I'm like, why is he talking to me about all this shit in a fucking dungeon?
Yeah. I like how he sees you and he's like, you look like the leader. What do you say we have a concert tomorrow?
Dude.
I'll
I don't
take
even
care of
remember how it
everything.
ended or resolved. Like, but I remember coming out of there like, what the fuck just happened?
You know, it's funny. I bet there's a lot of Bam stories like that.
Yeah, he was really nice.
He's a nice guy. I met him at Warped Tour also.
His mom was the one who took, because our tour manager at the time also tour managed CKY, and so he knew the whole Margera family. And he'd called April, his mom, and was like, "Hey, dance is coming through. Can we come to the castle?" And she's like, "Just don't tell Bam because he's sober, and I know you guys are going to be doing some fucked up, dumb shit." And so no one had told Bam, so for him to just roll up was insane.
Wow.
It just like came out of nowhere,
Holy shit.
completely unexpected. Yeah.
Did he ever see you guys? Did he ever watch you guys perform?
He has since, but yeah, but before
He
that,
went
no.
to Swanfest.
Yeah,
in
he's
Philly.
he's seen us
nice.
a couple times in a couple of spots.
Nice, nice.
Just the image of Will surprise meeting him in that skate
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
It's just
All
so funny
people.
to me.
Oh yeah, I could really see it because
Yeah.
I mean,
I was on some like nature's vibrating with me shit. I'm just no
Wait,
me
position
too.
to be talking to anyone.
I saw the door open because I was standing on like this stump out in the middle of the yard, and I was having like a whole experience too. I thought like I was like pulling reality off of me like a headset, and then they come up and it's freezing cold, and I was like, I snapped back like I'm gonna die. And there's talking to Will.
Yeah, and you know that goes along with like before that whole Detroit incident. Like I was kind of the last person of the group, like who partied like that. But we all used to fucking get crazy like that.
Oh, for sure.
And there's a show, if Will doesn't mind if we talk about it, where he did something similar.
Yeah, that was at the Roxy. I was so fucked up. Yeah, I mean, at a certain point, Sergio was working for us, and I think he just went over to my amp and turned me off. Because like a song
was so
starts
bad.
and I'm supposed to do like a riff intro, and I just went.
It was Uneasy Hearts.
Yeah,
You just went.
I just a distortion. Just I guess I just let it ring, and they're like, "This guy's not even."
Yeah.
what is it? Were you
anything."
drunk? Or?
I mean, I was
You're
just
just
drunk off my ass.
Wow.
But
And
people
then I
kept-
had a flying V, and the Roxy, there's like a door off to the side of the stage, and you go through the door to go upstairs. And my V, like at some point during the set, I just decided to leave. So like I guess I walk over to the door, and my V, the headstock and the tail hit the walls on both sides of the door. And I'm trying to go through, but I can't even turn my guitar.
Yeah, he didn't.
I like I'm trying to leave and I can't, so then I end up just walking back on the stage.
Wait, there was some other shit though too.
There was some kid that kept feeding you shots.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
And at one point, he handed you a shot, and you put it up to your lip and barely took a sip, and then just dropped it, and it just fell on him. And it was like the just shot just all over him. He's like, "What the fuck?" He was hella pissed.
What did he expect? Come on, I did not need that shot.
And I was trying to tell him, "Hey, no," I was like doing this to him. 'Cause, yeah, I was teching for you. I was off to the side. I was telling you, "Hey, no more alcohol." And the kid, he didn't care.
Yeah, the image of Will he had a big fro at the time, and he was wearing like aviators, and then his red and white flying V trying to get through a door, pushing over and over when he can't fit the guitar.
It was like that scene
So
with
hilarious.
O.J. Simpson in Naked Gun where his friend won't go through. That actually happened to me during our set. Yeah, that was bad.
How long into that set till you realized things were going wrong?
I mean, I started blacking out like almost immediately.
Wow.
I don't remember much. I think I maybe remember the guy giving me shots, and then I woke up the next day.
No.
My sunglasses were broken. I was like, what the fuck? I woke up in the van laying down, like, in heat exhaustion, because there was no AC on or anything. I was just like, they must have just left me there because I was just so fucked up. And I woke up, I was like, oh my God, dude. Like, that was awful. I hope that show wasn't too bad. It was like, don't wear a shirt all the time.
Wait, yeah, what happened? So you just like turn off his.
Well, he
Oh,
somehow.
also, because it was at the Roxy, there was like, we were like still coming up. This was like forever ago. There was like industry people there. And it was like one of those shows where your manager would be like, you know, you guys got to do good here. There's people going to be watching. And so that's what they saw. So it's like, oh, fuck.
Do you think that played into why you were drinking? Were you like nervous or something, or was it just gonna happen? No
You
matter
know,
what?
because it was LA, and I think we just had so many people we knew there. I went to the bar before we played and started drinking. People started buying me shots. Like, when people are trying to buy you shots all the time, and you're out there, like now, I don't drink anymore. But if I was drinking, I would never go to the bar anymore. That was something like that could happen when we were smaller.
Yeah.
And not everyone was, knew us super great. So I was over there and people started buying me shots, and I just kept, being like, all right, yeah, I'll do it. And then my judgment went out the window after like 5 or 6. And then, I don't know. I mean, I probably had like 20, 30 shots.
Or was there any shot that you're like, oh, that was the one, like that or even before, like maybe I shouldn't this one.
No, my judgment
It was all.
The first time I ever met Will, one of the first times, he was in like this kiddie pool and had drinking 2 bottles of Malibu. And he had this whole era where he was like, "Oh, Will's at the bar with the fans taking shots." And yeah, you'd see him just drink like 30 of them, and he would be completely coherent. And then, he would try to get other people to go shot for shot with him.
I did once. We had our photographer at the time.
Oh, fuck God.
We did a drinking contest. We both got up to like 28 shots or something.
Jesus.
Like that.
Oh, you
And
gotta-
he was a little guy, but
Yeah,
he fucking hung in there with me.
Why don't you
But
tell him how the night
aftermath-
ended?
The
Yeah.
aftermath was bad.
Oh, that one. Okay, so then he comes back on. They both come back on our bandwagon.
Yeah.
And then
burned
I
in
think
my brain.
Will like sitting on these steps going down from the bandwagon is like vomiting, and then the other guy's vomiting over him.
No, it was reversed.
It was
Michael Rex
reversed.
is in the stairwell, just fucking sitting there, just fucking fetal position. Will's hanging over the ledge, just laughing at him. He's just, and then he's like, oh, and he throws up all over Rex. Just all over, and then Rex throws up all over the door, and they just keep throwing up all of each other. We had to like get you guys out of the gas station.
Yeah,
and hose
John
you
was
down.
using the squeegee.
Yeah,
to,
John's
No,
squeegee
we
hosing.
were at one of those truck stops that happened to have like a straight up hose, and I was just spraying the hose all down. It actually worked out really well. Like we cleaned the whole thing out. It was like,
Yeah, I
nothing
mean,
even happened here.
Yeah, it is, dude, that shit was crazy. He was a little guy too.
Yeah,
little guy.
I was really surprised he hung in there.
Damn.
Yeah.
And so when was the last time you guys have been sober for a while now, huh?
Yeah, it's 7 years for me.
Yeah, I would
in
say.
July.
I would drink like a glass of wine or something with dinner here and there, but I haven't done that even in probably a couple of years now.
Yeah.
So, I probably quit getting drunk like 5 years ago ish.
Yeah.
4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, I stopped getting drunk probably about that same time, 5-6 years ago. The last time I had a drink was my wife and I were in Italy, and they're obsessive about giving you limoncello shots at the end of every fucking meal. And if you don't drink them, it's like offensive. My wife was pregnant at the time. So basically every time I get like a nice meal, they'd be like, you got to drink these limoncello shots. And I'd have to drink it for me and my wife at the same time. So by the time, 3 days in, I'm in Sorrento, Italy, just like, oh, fuck, I haven't drank like this in 5 years. Every meal, it's like 2-3 shots of limoncello. And they'll keep bringing it to you. You're like, no, I'm good, I don't drink. They're like, no, in Italy you drink.
What are they called?
They're called limoncello shots.
Limoncello shots.
Yeah,
Got
it's
it.
like big in Italy, all throughout Italy.
Well, I got a few limoncello shots here. For
And he'll be very
Here's a tray.
Bring it back, guys.
if you don't drink.
I like to end this podcast with destroying everything, everything that we've built.
Let's make some more stories.
Oh, that's awesome. I mean, guys, you're on the other side of the, you guys are pro veteran rock stars at this point. Like that's all, that's the rear view mirror.
Yep.
Like you guys survived it.
Somehow.
It's pretty wild.
Miraculously, yeah.
I mean, pretty wild.
What? By like an inch? in your vein, right? When you punch through that glass.
Oh, right.
No,
yeah.
fuck.
Oh, that's
That was
probably my
scary.
biggest bomb story. Then.
That was
Oh.
scary.
Well, the show was a bomb. We played.
show was a bomb.
We played. Is it Minneapolis or was it somewhere in
It was
Minnesota?
It's called
festival,
Northern Invasion.
Yeah. And the
Oh,
headliners
God.
were like Rob Zombie, Marilyn Manson,
Public
and
Enemy.
We didn't really fit in with the lineup, and they did this thing where the front of the front pit was seated, and then behind it was standing. So it's just this bizarre for a festival.
It
So
was
it must have been
wild.
like
It was weird.
500 seated folding chairs, and then behind it's just standing festival. But we just had like a completely no one gave a shit about us. So
Yeah, we played at like 2 p.m. or something.
and we go back to this
Yeah,
trailer,
there's
and
no one
this
watching.
this was my last drinking story before I got sober. They gave us a bunch of bottles of Jameson, and then we were with some other. Mark was there. Right?
Mark Okubo from Vail,
Vail.
Iowa. was
Yeah.
there.
And we just started drinking, and we got hammered. And then in one of those little trailers, there's the glass windows aren't tempered, and I was just like, ha, and then my arm went through it, and then I still have the scar here. I sliced my whole arm open. I'm just bleeding over everywhere, all over the whole space. There's just like a trail of blood, and I'm just like, I fucked myself. And then Gino took me to the
Weren't you like
hospital.
walking around though, like yelling for like Marilyn Manson or Rob Zombie?
Well,
or
because we
someone?
shared a green room.
Oh,
It was
that's what
Manson's green
happened.
room.
His bus was coming up.
Yeah.
Like it was rolling up, and people were like, Marilyn Manson's bus is driving by, and that caused some kind of ruckus for some reason. And I think that might have been the catalyst for that.
for why I
happening.
punched the window out.
That makes sense.
Here it goes.
I heard a different version. I heard you guys ran out of alcohol in your trailer, and you guys saw that there was more through
On
the
Manson's
window,
rider, yeah.
and so you guys punched through to try to get.
There was a lot going
That's the
on.
version I wasn't there. That's
Right,
the version
right,
I heard. But
Yeah, they took
I
me
was there. That
to the
sounds right.
hospital, and I remember crying. I was like, I can't believe I did this to myself. And I was talking in like an accent. The nurse, I was like, the nurses, I was like, you are the nicest people I've ever met. And I was being super emotional and ridiculous drunk. They put a whole bunch of stitches in me, and then we had to fly the next day to Warp San Francisco.
25th anniversary. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
With that
And
rotating stage.
And then I got sober.
Wow.
Yeah. Because I could have like bled out. That was what
Yeah,
really
they
scared me.
They said like you were an inch away from an artery
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah.
You know, I just noticed like all your guys' bomb stories involve being fucked up. It's nothing to do with your skill or your talent, the performance. That's like the opposite for me. When I bomb, I got no excuse. It's all me. I wish I could be like, no, I got fucked up. I was tripping and Bam scared me. No, completely sober. This is what I do. You don't like that?
Yeah, I mean, so, like sober bombs. Like, I mean, I've had like bad shows, absolutely, where I walked off stage and be like, "What the fuck? I just could not get it together for some reason." Specifically in Oklahoma City, at the Criterion. Every time I've played there, I've just not had a good show.
Really?
Yeah.
What goes wrong? Because you know, like, I mean, I'm not a musician, obviously, so when it all looks good to me. Like, I just found out Taking Back Sunday's not good live because everybody says it. I'm like, I like it. Sounds like the album, kind of. It's emotional. He's on the verge of crying. That's why.
Right.
But I can never tell, like, what goes on with you guys if when things aren't going well. Like, what does that mean?
Vocally, just like if you're having one of my worst bombs in recent memory was in Vegas on the last tour. It was one of the driest climates on record in Vegas.
Yeah.
Already been a long tour. And this part of like my mixed voice, just 3 songs in, completely blown out. Like, it was like just the fucking no humidity, super dry. This part of my range just unusable. And it's like most of the set is in this belty fucking high range. So I'm out here just trying to squeak shit out and nothing is happening. Like I can't even get notes to sound.
Damn.
And so I just have to get the audience to sing with me and work around it. But that shit sucks when you're like, it'd be like playing with like 3 broken strings the whole
Sure.
time. You can't even get half the
Yeah.
notes out.
But those are like, that's like a physical thing with your body. You
Yeah,
can't really
yeah.
help it. You gotta, I mean, that happens to me too. I have a thing where like at the mothership specifically, not really anywhere else, their air vent is right in the little boy where I like my favorite room because it's like, it's good for like working shit out. Their air vent for the air conditioning's right here, and it's blowing like dust onto me, and you can't see the dust, but it get my allergies. So then like there's a thing I do, and I don't know why, it's like naturally like when I hit the punch, I like exhale out the rest of my breath out my nose. So whatever breath I have left comes out my nose. And sometimes after a few minutes up there, it gets like
it's stuck.
snotty.
They're like, why is he crying?
Dude,
up
no,
there?
I'm
Every
telling
time
you,
he
bro.
plays in here, he cries.
There's times where like I see snot come out of my nose, and I'm like, if I saw that, they all just saw snot like a bubble. Like, that wasn't part of the joke, guys. Like I'm doing a trick, like a party trick. Hey, check this out.
That's your thing now.
That's my thing. I'm the snot guy.
Martin bombed a riff at the forum.
Oh my god.
Yeah, all I have is sober bombs, dude. Yeah, what the forum, right?
Can we hear
Yeah.
him? Can we hear him
Can
over
you
there?
hear me?
Put the mic closer.
A little bit closer. I want to hear about the forum.
All I
bomb.
have are sober bombs. Yeah, at the forum, it was like filmed and everything, and it's a
No.
yeah,
Oh yeah, it's permanent. Yeah.
yeah, and it's a tricky riff he wrote.
But
and-
he's alone. He's playing this.
Right.
This is a part
Yes.
where it's just him playing.
Yeah, and it's just a tricky part, and the whole song is kind of it starts tough in the middle. It gets
Which song
weird.
is it?
Speed Demon, yeah, which we will be playing.
Oh yeah.
Good night.
Yeah,
Do you get like? Do you got it down now? It's like you gonna fuck that up again, or did that like
I mean,
fix
it's always
it?
possible.
Yeah, yeah.
We were rehearsing it a lot, and I was like feeling good about it. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm getting these fucking songs down, especially this one. And then the first day, Andy shows up, fucking just muffed it. And I'm like,
Fucking Bill. He gets done telling me how much he's worked on this riff and
Oh,
how sick
yeah.
it is now. He's like, I'm not gonna let you down, and then
and I let him down.
botches it.
Did you see it coming before that part? Like we were like, oh fuck, I'm like in your mind, like kind
I
of
do
losing.
get
it?
in my head about that kind
Yeah.
of shit. Yeah,
yeah, of course.
Fuck this up. Don't fuck
Don't
this
fuck
up.
this up.
And you
That's a
fuck it up,
real-
and then you
it's-
fuck it up.
That's when you fuck up, is when
Yeah.
you think.
Right?
If I'm just an autopilot during the show, like I'm at a certain point, I'm like, oh shit, we have like 2 songs left. The show just flew by.
Yeah.
And that's how it usually is. But then if I start thinking, that's when I fuck up.
Oh, yeah.
Like if I'm like, wait, what's the note for that riff again? Then I'm like, oh my god, I don't actually know it. It just happens.
Yeah.
And then once I
Muscle
try to
memory.
think about what it is, it just goes out the window, and that's when I'll fuck something up. So
Same. If I'm doing a joke that's like I've been doing it, but it's not like it's all about trying to memorize every part of the words, the beats, and all that stuff. Sometimes when I'm going like I'll start talking. And then, like, I know in my head, like, oh, fuck, I forget where this goes. And it's real, and I'm talking. My body's moving. I'm full, like, and at some point, it's like, I'm just hoping that it comes back. But the more I think that, when I realize that I forgot, like, I don't even, then it's just like, there's nothing.
It's the
like,
same thing. Yeah.
It's, you just get in your head.
yeah,
It's
that's
like,
when I look like I don't know what I'm doing. I'm like trying to figure a riff out on stage. It's like, what the fuck? And then after the show, I try to play it, and it just comes to me. It's like,
Yeah.
why'd that
right.
that happen?
Yeah, you put the pressure on yourself.
Yeah.
I think for lyrics, the easiest to bomb is when you got 2 verses,
Mm-hmm.
and then they're kind of similar, but there's like
Slight
difference,
differentiation.
and then you end up switching the first verse with the second, or vice
that shit
versa.
all
Uh-huh.
And then you realize that you just fucked it up, and then you try to go back to the original words. So then there's like a 3-word period where you're like, blah, you know, you just say a bunch of gibberish to get yourself back to the real sentence.
Do you think the fans notice that? Like, wait, that's not a word.
Yeah, I think they
Sometimes,
notice
yeah,
that shit a lot.
I
Yeah.
think they do. Yeah, the diehards for sure.
Yeah. Well, they're all diehards at your guys' shows. Holy shit!
Yeah.
When I was on the cruise, the
Oh yeah,
small.
people in full outfits. You know our.
I was me and Sergio were walking around one night, and I was like, "What's up with strawberries?" Like it's
I don't know
everywhere.
the answer to that really. It's a song
It
title.
has a life of its own now.
Yeah, the whole series of strawberry songs.
We work for Big
yeah.
Strawberry. They hire us to
Don't
push
talk
their
about the strawberry.
their hidden agenda, dude.
Yeah, because there was a girl I met in an elevator. Now the small talk I was making in it, because you know how it is when you're in that elevator, you're stuck with them, and they're coming to you, you're going to them. And the thing that I would always say to the people that my go-to was, who you guys excited to see? Dance Gavin Dance was the #1. Like so many people went Dance Gavin Dance, but there was one girl that was like, she's like, I'm like, who do you here to see? And she's like, has all strawberries on. She's like, well, obviously. I'm like, no. That's why I pulled you. Like, dude, what is the strawberries? Yeah.
Well, we have a bunch of songs that are the Strawberry Swisher parts, and they like kind of have a feel to them. And that all just started because me and our other guitar player at the time, when we were writing a record, we counted how many Strawberry Swisher blunts we smoked in 2 weeks of writing, and we smoked like 70. And we were like, holy shit, we gotta honor this somehow. And so I think that's where the yeah, so we did 2 songs Strawberry Swisher on that record. So.
Wow.
But prior to Swisher, there was Strawberry Andre.
That's true.
Yeah.
Which was also something we drank. It was awful.
Yeah, that was after
Andre,
because we were in that Dunes Motel, and then was it Eric? Someone puked, and it was just complete.
Oh, that was.
They puked up the
In
strawberry
the snow.
Andre, and it was just all pink.
And it stayed there the whole time we were there because it was snowing and it was just like frozen fucking puke. Yeah.
Yeah, that was janky. Our first record, our label put us up in a hotel where the owner like thought only 2 people were in our room that the whole band was in. So like, and it was just freezing cold, snowing. We'd send 2 people in, and the rest of us would have to chill in the van and be like drinking to stay warm. And then we'd wait and try to sneak everybody in slowly over the course of like half an hour. That was like every single night.
Yeah, that was for
Damn.
Downtown Bell Bell.
Yeah, it was rough.
How old were you guys when the band started?
I was 20. He was 20.
Wow.
I was 16.
Wow, we've been doing it the same. I've been doing comedy as long as you guys have been a band. Yeah, we're all probably the same age. Oh, I know we are.
We're 40. You're 40.
Yeah.
then
We're days apart.
He's 40.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just found that out on the walk over
6
here.
days apart.
I mean, I'm only a couple weeks away.
He's December 5th, 85.
Oh, okay. Hell yeah.
He's a month after.
I'm only a little baby.
Yeah.
I'm 37.
You're 37?
Yeah.
Well,
I'm a little baby.
you act like it. I just needed a beat there. I don't even mean that.
Especially in that blanket in Detroit.
I give him a teddy bear.
Yeah.
Hey, he's really fucked up. Give this guy a pacifier.
It was Benjamin Button. That's why he had to stop playing. He got too young.
Well, boys, this was a lot of fun. How much time did we do? We do it 50? That sounds great, man.
Perfect.
Well, you guys
Thanks for
are,
having us.
I mean, dude, thanks for doing this. I got the whole fucking band. It's such an honor. And tonight you're performing at the legendary Stubbs Amphitheater here
Sold
in
out.
beautiful Austin, California. And I can't wait. Yeah, sold out.
Yep.
We're going to have some fun. Well, fuck yeah, boys.
Thanks, man.
Hell
Much
yeah.
love.
Thank
dude.
you.
Dance, Gavin, dance, everybody. How cool is that?